I want to tell you about the most powerful sales tactic that I have learned. I never learned it from a book. I actually learned it by accident, and it will be included.
This is how Alex Hormozi went from sleeping on a gym floor to pocketing $72 million in just 5 years. His companies reportedly bring in $70 to $100 million a year, and he sold one for $46 million. So how did a 36-year-old build an empire like this? Is he a business genius or just another internet guru? Let's break down his secrets and find out if he's the real deal.
If your business isn't making $100,000 a month, a cheat code that I know at 34 that I wish I knew at 24.
It's 2012, and 24-year-old Alex Hormozi opens his first gym. He's young, driven, and thinks he's cracked the wealth code. He scales to 6 gyms, pulling in millions in revenue. But here's the catch. He's broke. High overhead and low margins bleed him dry. He's sleeping on the gym floor, working non-stop and juggling 9 other businesses, agencies, side hustles. You name it. It's chaos, and he's got nothing to show for it. That's lesson 1. Revenue's just a shiny number if you're not keeping the cash.
This is brutally honest advice for men to win in their 20s. I made my first million at 26. I crossed 100 million in net worth at age 31, and this is my roadmap for things that I learned along the way.
Alex was drowning, and he didn't even know it yet, but something was about to shake him awake. In 2016, Hormozi was involved in a head-on collision at 60 miles per hour while driving under the influence, colliding with a stationary car on the shoulder. Miraculously, he walked away without injuries, possibly due to being relaxed from intoxication. The accident served as a wake-up call, prompting Hormozi to reassess his scattered business efforts. He sought help from an attention coach to improve focus and made bold decisions, exiting multiple partnerships and divesting from several businesses. He sells 5 gyms, shuts down his agencies, and bets everything on his last gym. But then, his business partner drains the account, leaving him with nothing. He closes that gym, eating rent, payroll, and refunds until he's down to $23,000. This is rock bottom, emotionally, financially done. He's writing refund checks, questioning everything, and yet this is where the magic begins. Alex learned to do right by people, even when it hurts. Paying those refunds kept his integrity intact, clearing the path to rebuild. That's a lesson we can all bank on. Enter Gym Launch, the business that changed it all. Alex saw gym owners struggling like he did, great at training, terrible at profits. So he creates Gym Launch, a $16,000 to $20,000 program promising financial freedom. It's not just a course, it's hands-on. Early on, Alex and his wife, Layla, flew to gyms, ran marketing, and boosted revenues from $10,000 to $100,000 a month in 30 days. His offer? He'd cover ads, travel, everything, keep the upfront cash, and let owners keep long-term contracts. It was low risk, and it crushed. They averaged 200 sales in 21 days per gym, 10 sales a day. Gym Launch helped 4,000 gyms, hitting $70 to $80 million a year. Alex Hormozi skyrocketed his business success with a powerful tactic, crafting offers so irresistible, people couldn't turn them down. For gym owners facing tough times, he devised a deal that seemed too good to pass up. He'd handle all marketing expenses up front and only take payment if their gyms thrived. It eliminated their risk while promising big rewards. But Hormozi's genius didn't end with the offer. He sealed the deal with a smooth, pressure-free close, swapping, "Want to sign up?" and for, "If we nail down the details, would you mind joining?" This clever phrasing assumes the sale is already in motion, gently nudging them to agree while leaving room for any final hesitations. It's a brilliant, low-stakes move that transforms interest into commitment. Alex Hormozi's path to success was anything but straightforward. Just as Gym Launch began to soar, a crisis struck. His payment processor froze $100,000 in sales, leaving him with only $1,000 in the bank and a $100,000 credit card bill to cover the launch of 6 gyms. Every day he was burning through $3,300 on ads and commissions, staring down the barrel of financial collapse. In a moment of desperation, he turned to his partner, Layla, and said, "This could all crash and burn." Her response was unshakable. "I'd sleep with you under a bridge." Determined to keep his dream alive, Alex took a bold leap, launching the 6 gyms on credit. Leads flooded in, but then disaster hit again. The payment processor canceled him, blocking all incoming payments. With contracts piling up and no way to process them, he was scrambling to stay afloat. He secured a high-risk processor, but it came with a tight $50,000 limit. In January 2017, he pushed through $100,000, then $150,000 in February. But it was barely enough to keep things running. Then came another blow. 2 gyms encouraged clients to refund their payments and sign up directly, costing Alex $100,000 in losses. Refunds soared to 35% because he had no control over the client experience after the sale. It turned into a brutal cycle, selling more to cover refunds, only to face even more refunds. It felt like being sucked into a financial black hole with no clear way out.
Stop trying to get rich, get better. And if you get better, getting rich will happen as a consequence. Getting rich is an outcome. Getting better is an input.
But here's where he pivots like a pro. He and Layla took their weight loss program online, cutting out the middleman. In 3 days, he wrote a sales page that pulled in $1,000 a day, nearly pure profit. Lesson 2, control your business end to end. Relying on others to deliver is a disaster waiting to happen. This shift was a game changer. Alex moved his sales team online, aiming for $8,000 a day. Gym owners kept begging for help, so he offered to teach his system for $6,000 to $8,000, expecting pushback. Instead, they all said yes. In 1 day, he made $60,000. The next month, he called 32 gyms he'd worked with, selling $300,000 in consulting. Gym Launch became a licensing model, selling scripts, ads, and processes that helped gyms average $30,000 in sales in 30 days. Word of mouth exploded and revenue soared. $300,000, $480,000, $780,000, $1 million, $1.5 million, $2.2 million. By late 2017, he'd made $3 million in profit, then $17 million in 2018. Alex's growth hack? Deliver massive value. His clients made so much money, they told everyone, driving organic growth. Want your business to take off? Make your customers rich. Alex didn't rest there. He diversified like a master strategist. He launched Prestige Labs, selling supplements to gym clients, turning them into distributors. Then, a lead generation company, capturing gym near me searches and selling leads to owners, basically printing money. Now he runs acquisition.com, scaling businesses like a photography studio called Enchanted Fairies. He's not just fitness, he's a growth engine. The numbers, he sold 66% of Gym Launch and Prestige Labs for $46 million and paid himself $72 million over 5 years. His empire hits $70 to $100 million a year. But here's the skeptic side. Courses, supplements, guru territory, right? Those industries have shady players, yet Alex's edge is results. His clients profit, and his free content, like TikToks and $100 million offers, builds trust. Too good to be true? Maybe, but the numbers don't lie. So how did Alex Hormozi really make his money? It's not just a formula, it's a mindset. He found a niche, struggling gym owners, and built Gym Launch to solve their problems. He scaled it with repeatable systems, not sweat. He diversified into supplements, lead gen, and acquisitions, stacking revenue streams. And he earned trust with free content, turning followers into fans. The wild part? He did this after nearly going bankrupt, proving resilience is everything. Your skills are your real wealth. Alex used the same marketing and sales know-how across every venture. Keep learning, and you can pivot anywhere. What's the takeaway? Alex Hormozi built a $100 million empire by delivering value, scaling smart, and never quitting. Genius or slick salesman, his story proves one thing: solve problems better than anyone, and the money follows.
Hard work will not make you rich. I get driven nuts by the amount of gurus and influencers and whatever who want to brag and say, no one can outwork me, I'm the best in the world. So many people outwork me. I still make more money than them. There has to be something else.